This past weekend, Russia made worldwide headlines. Although it wasn't regarding the war with Ukraine, which is what most would expect, it shockingly involved one of Putin's closest allies named Prigozhin. Now, Prigozhin owns and operates this group called the Wagner Group, which is essentially hired mercenaries funded by the Russian government. They have troops located in several different countries and have also been accused by the United States, European Union, and United Nations of committing numerous human rights abuses throughout Africa, and also providing security for warlords in exchange for lucrative payments. Also, in 2022, a video showed a former Wagner contractor getting beaten to death by a sledgehammer after he fled to Ukraine and was recaptured. However, the Kremlin turned a blind eye to this. On Friday, the world watched as Prigozhin took control of Rosotadan, which is a city on the border of Ukraine and is actually a Russian military headquarters. On Saturday morning, Prigozhin announced that he was going to go into Moscow to essentially do a military coup. However, on Saturday afternoon, Prigozhin abandoned the march. He stated the reason being is because he didn't want to shed Russian blood, and it was purely for a demonstrational protest, which is contrary to what his previous comments were. This 24-hour rebellion not only resulted in some of Russia's strongest forces fighting in Ukraine to come and stop Wagner's troops, but also showed some major cracks in Putin's power, as he's known to severely punish his enemies who would dare threaten his position. It's been stated that Prigozhin will go into exile in Belarus, while his troops, although we're not sure how many are going with him, his troops are either to sign a contract to join the Russian military or to simply go home. At this time, no one that was involved in the failed military coup is facing prosecution. Later on, Putin went as far as to state that the revolt was a colossal threat, claiming neo-Nazis in Kiev and their Western patrons had wanted Russian soldiers to kill each other. It's always easy for Putin to blame others instead of blaming it on his demented mind of wanting just to kill people in Ukraine to give himself more power, which is the reason that all of this is happening. It's shocking to me that 1, the Wagner troops got so close to Moscow, and 2, the sheer size of the Wagner group to make it that close without resistance. In my opinion, it could be the last time we hear something about the Wagner group, because it seems that Putin has a track record of neutralizing any threat that comes his way. But I do hold out hope and prayer that this is not the last time Russians stand for what they believe in amidst opposition. Who knows? Maybe this showed the Russian people and gave them hope that there is an end in sight. We should all pray for peace to prevail in the end. Do you think that this opened a door for the Russian people to have freedom from an oppressive government? Let me know what you think in the comments below.